With well over 1,000 young persons, both males and females, already benefiting from the educational investment by the Pele FC Alumni Corporation over the past decade, that rich developmental legacy continued this week. The non-profit organization held its 2024 program with a two-day seminar at the Marion Academy Auditorium in Georgetown. The alumni chairman, Denis Carrington, along with his fellow executive members and a number of other past and present players who assisted with the administration of the activity, said they were all very excited to continue this rich tradition.
In 2011, Pele Alumni had its 40th anniversary, and we saw that education shortfalls. So we formed a charity to fill that gap with, if it's one person that we could help. We get donations in the States to support exclusively education purposes in Guyana only. The purpose is to help subsidize some of the scholarships or some of the high school recipients. We had initially 6 students in high school that we supported them with lessons, books, transportation, etc. Once they finish high school, we now have 7 students enrolled at the University of Guyana, in which we're paying all their fees and their books, etc. I'm working with Mr. Mark Curtin in order to support that environment.
Carrington, a former national player like many of his fellow executive members, believes that the investment they have been making over the years is paying encouraging dividends. He highlighted that one of the young persons who passed through the program and who the Pele FC alumni supported with a monthly stipend throughout his secondary years of education is now studying to become a pilot. During the seminar, the youngsters were exposed to topics focused on acceptable social behavior, proper decision-making, self-awareness, conflict resolution, computer literacy and cybersecurity, suicide, and mental health.
We have one guy that just graduated from pilot school, that he did a terrific job. We supported him throughout. Matter of fact, he wasn't even a footballer. He was a table tennis player. But again, education is the focus. So we have still kids on scholarships. We have a couple on UG that is doing journalism.
For Carrington, while the focus is on academics and sport, the ultimate aim is to prevent youngsters from going down a bad path, and their involvement in the program is the first step to achieving that goal.
For instance, we had a kid in high school that he said high school wasn't for him. You know, we worked to get him into technical college. So it's wide variety. So one jacket doesn't fit everything. I think just a social program. This year, for instance, we usually have about 100 to 120 students here. We had 160 students pre-registered.
According to Carrington, it is the encouraging stories that have emerged from the program over the last decade that have kept the alumni energized to continue the investment in the next generation of Guyanese.